The Battle of Two Forks was the last major naval battle in the Falamurin campaign. Today we'll be diving into this battle, from what led up to it to the end result. By mid-1912, Falamurin was in a tough spot. The Falamurin Federal Army had just lost the Battle of Holttown around a week prior. This exposed the North Harbor's flank, and as a last resort, the Falamurins deployed their Capital Guards Regiment in order to plug a gap in their front lines and stop a sneak attack on their capital. On June 8th, a Falamurin torpedo boat, the FFS Vulcan, spotted the distinct mast of the SSNS Belcourt. The ship's crew quickly radioed in the Belcourt's position and turned back to port. And while it was true that the Belcourt was sailing north again, it wasn't true that she was sailing alone. A naval squadron was quickly put together with the remainder of the Falamurin Navy, consisting of one Spring Prairie-class frigate cruiser and two Vulcan-class torpedo boats. On the other hand, you have the SSNS Belcourt, a ship that needs no introduction, and two Centurion-class gunboats, which are mainly coastal but were brought along for support reasons. The two fleets sailed towards each other, with the Falamurins not knowing that the Belcourt was sailing with escorts, and the Southern Shores Navy expecting resistance of some kind. The battle was set. The location for this battle was Two Forks. Now the Falamurin plan was simple. Use torpedoes to disable the Belcourt, and then use gunfire to finish it off. What they didn't know was that the Belcourt had escorts, so the second their torpedo boats moved up to start their plan, they were spotted. And with that, the battle began. One by one, the torpedo boats commenced their attack, unknowing of the dangers that awaited them. The crew realized that a run on the SSNS Belcourt was now impossible, and they frantically tried to fire off their torpedo and disengage. But then the other torpedo boat fared little better. Though they were successfully able to warn the Golden Forest, the frigate cruiser, of the situation, which gave them critical time to disengage. The warnings and sacrifices of the torpedo boats, along with the Southern Shores Navy not knowing that there was a frigate cruiser nearby, allowed the Golden Forest to successfully disengage back to North Harbor and warn the Falamurins of what's to come. The battle at Two Forks had far-reaching impacts. The Southern Shores now believed their navy was unbeatable, and the Falamurins now viewed their navy with concern. They maybe just now had realized that neglecting their navy for 20 years wasn't such a great idea. The Falamurin defeat at Two Forks was one of many factors that led up to the Falamurin surrender at the Battle of North Harbor a few weeks later. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this week's video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see ya in the next one.